But switch case is all about like what we do in switch case. I'm just going to take you to the paint editor to explain you the concept. So guys, basically, switch case we use when we want to jump from one statement to another statement. For example, I'm just doing something like in my one example, and I'm doing something else in my other example, and I just want to switch. Like you can see, this is my first program. This is a piece of a code I just have written in my program. This is another piece. This is another piece I have written. What I want to do is I just need to ask a choice from my user, like to which block user need to go. For example, I've given them a numbers also, where I'm giving this is number one, and I'm giving like this is number two piece, and this is number three piece. So guys, mainly what we do, like in if then else, we write the condition. Based on condition, we just jump from one statement to another statement. But for example, if I'm not having any condition, if I'm not having any condition like a is lesser than b or b is greater than b, simply I just want to go to the condition based on my choices. If my choice is one, I need to go. If my choice is two, I need to go to the second one. If my choice is three, I need to go to the third one. So simple. The thing is that I don't want to go based on some condition. I'm not having here any condition. Without any condition, I'm simply going to choose one, two, or three, or four, or five, or whatever number I need to take. I'll be doing some coding in this block, in this block, in this block. I'm going to choose like whether I need to execute this code or this code or this code, and I'll be going accordingly. So guys, this is all about switch case, and what is going to happen, like in such switch case, user is going to give a choice. User is going to give a choice. Our main preference will be user. He is going to give a choice like whether he want like first code is going to execute, or second or third is going to execute. So this is all about switch case, where we can use, like for example, I just want to write the weekdays. If you're choosing one, then Monday should print two, then Tuesday, and then so on. Or if I want to print the name of the months based on the user choice, or user is designing, for example, if you're designing a restaurant management software, and if you want like a menu items should be there, like one is this, second is this, third is this. So you can design all these menus, you can represent to the customer, and customer can pick any item based on these numbers. So guys, let's start without any delay. I'm just going to create a new class here, as we always create, and the name of my class here is switch. So the name of my class is switch. I opted class because this is my class. I'm going to click on OK button. Here my class is ready. I'm quickly going to open the class, and you can see my class is having something. So like always, what we do, like we always click Control A, we delete entire thing, and we just start writing a code here. So guys, this is my code, like my class. You can see this is a keyword. I'm starting with a keyword that is class, all in the small. And after this, quickly, I'm just going to write here the name of my class, which is switch, which I've already given. I'm going to create here a block of switch coming inside my switch case, and start writing here public static void main. So simply I'm writing here public static void, and I'm writing here main. I'm opening brackets, round brackets, and here I'm going to start writing a body of a main. Now after this, what I'm going to do is in public static void main, when I write, I'm going to start writing a code. So here I'm taking here first of all the choice, like this is a variable of choice. Here user is going to give a choice like one, two, three, or four. So basically I'm simply going to write here a simple code, very simple code, which I've explained here. Like user, I'm giving only three choices to user, one, two, or three, and I'm going to print some message in one, two, and three. And whatever user is going to give, like if user is giving one, he will be getting in reply one, and two, then two, three, then three. But if user, see guys, we always think from user perspective, like user can choose 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or any number. Then I'm going to deal here with default keyword also. I'm going to explain you here. So in default, I just can choose like a user can choose either one, two, or three. So again, then if user want, user can re-execute the program, and user can give one, two, or three, or any number, whatever user want to give. So guys, I'm just going to run this code with the help of a scanner. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to take here a scanner, and we import a scanner, just like I imported a scanner in my last classes. I simply write here import java dot util dot scanner, which is the name of my class. So what we did, what I'm doing here, like always in a scanner class also, you have seen like a scanner is a class which is inside util package, and which is inside Java package, which we need to import. By writing this line, I can import a scanner from util from Java. So once I import it, I always need to create here an object of my class. So simply I'm writing here creating an object of my class, that is a scanner. I'm writing here obj is equal to, and I'm writing here new, and I'm writing here a scanner. Scanner is the name of my class, just the name of my class. I'm putting here semicolon. So with this line, you can see like I've created here object of a scanner. But what I'm doing along with the scanner, you can see there are many things that are coming up here because one thing is missing because scanner I'm using with the help of system.in. So guys, always remember like system.in as is a kind of argument which I'm going to pass while I'm creating here the object of a scanner so that I can pick something from console, which we have already discussed in our last classes. So if you want more detailing about a scanner, you can please access my last sessions for a scanner class. So I have already created here an object of a scanner. And I'm going to just ask a value from my user, like which value do you want to write here? System.println, and I'm going to write here println. And I'm simply going to write here like enter any value. So I just write here enter any value from 1, 2, or 3. So you can write according to you 1, 2, or 3. So guys, basically I'm just dealing here with 3, but if you want, you can deal with 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no limit. So you can deal. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask one value from my user. I'm going to give it to choice. So basically guys, this ch variable is your choice. So user is going to give the value in this ch. Now I'm just going to write is equal to just a scanner we have already done to obj not next int I'm writing here. Now you can see guys I'm following a camel case naming convention. So in Java always follows a camel case naming convention, means it is already defined, this built in. You can see the n is small of next and I is capital of int. So that's the reason I'm just simply writing an obj.next int and I'm going to get my value in ch. Now, main and important thing I'm going to write here a switch function. Now, guys, this is a function. This is a function. You can see I'm opening a round bracket here. So whenever you see in Java any name, if I'm writing, if I'm opening round bracket right after it, means it's a function. And this function always expecting an argument. I'm just giving it one argument of integer type I have given to it, that is switch. And this is a function, guys. Function always start with a curly braces. So that's the reason I'm opening it. Now we are on the time. We are on the spot. Like what we need to do, basically, we just need to write a code for this first block now. So how to write a code, for the first block? For this, we need to use here one keyword, that is case. After case, we need to write the name of the block. I'm writing a code for my first block, means if user choice is 1, then what is going to happen, guys? If user choice is 1, what we need to do? So I'm simply going to copy here this line, because I simply need to print here 1. If user is choosing 1, I need to print 1. That's it. So I'm simply removing entirely everything whatever is written in this round bracket here, and I'm just coming up here. I'm writing here 1. I'm closing this round bracket, and I'm writing here break. Now, guys, break is, it plays a very important role here. You just need to listen this very carefully. Now, what is this break? See, basically, this break is a kind of keyword. What it is going to do, like whenever your case 1 is done, is executed, this break is going to take you out of the switch case, out of this switch a function entirely outside. And if you're not going to write break, guys, so if a bike within a speed, if you're driving on a road, if you're not getting a break, then you just go on and on and on. So that is the real world example what I've given to you. Similarly, if you're not writing a break in case 1, then guys, your second case, your third case, your fourth case, all are going to work back to back. So that's the reason, like, break is writing very important. If you're writing break, your case 1 is going to execute only, and then it will throw you out. If you're choosing case 2 will work out, it will throw you out. So basically, break is taking you out of the function. So you can use this break in while loop also, in if also, anywhere, wherever you want, like condition is checked, it is done, you should take out. So you can go back, like whenever you want to leave any loop, any condition, like you have done, you need to come out, and you can write break and you can come out. So break is plays a very important role here, guys. And if you're not writing a break, you may face here one problem, which is very famous problem. That is a fall through problem. Even this may asked in syllabus also, in exams also, many times in interviews also, like fall through problem. What is fall through problem in switch case? Fall through means you are just going to fall in. You're just going to you can fall, like you can falling the you are falling and you're crossing all the conditions, like back to back, back to back. So better you write break, and you will be avoiding the problem here, fall through problem. So guys, what I'm going to do is, in short, I'm just going to copy it so that I don't need to write all the cases here. I'm coming here and I'm simply pasting it here. And I'm going to choose here case number 2, because yes, this is my case 2. And in place of 1, I just need to print here TWO2. This is all done. So you can also do it to speed up your code. And I'm just going to write here 3, and here I'm removing this 1, replacing it with 3. I have done my work, you can see. Now guys, I was saying something about default keyword. It means that, if once you have done 1, 2, 3, you have done all your cases done, then you can use here default. Default. What is default? Default is basically a keyword. For example, we always think from user perspective or client perspective. Client can give you 4, 5, 6, 7, or any number. Then what we need to do for those things, guys? What we need to do? So we just need to do one thing. We just need to write here some caption or some information, so that user will be able to know, user will be aware about all the things. Okay, I just need to choose only 1, 2, or 3. That's it. I'm going to copy it. and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to use here choose only 1, 2, or 3. So I just can write here choose only 1, 2, or 3. And now one more thing, guys, if you want, you can write here break. If you don't want, you can leave it, because we don't have anything next to this, and this is all done. This is everything is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to press shift control I to arrange my entire code, to indent my entire code basically. So this is all done. I'm quickly going to click on compile to show you all that it is done. You can come back to the main screen. You quickly right click here, click on void main, and you go to main screen. You can see you just need to choose 1, 2, or 3. I'm showing you all the cases I'm writing here too. You can see 2 is coming up here. I'm going to run it one more time, and here you can see now just going to choose here 4, guys, and you can see like you choose only 1, 2, or 3. This is for default case. I'm going to show you the break also, like the that disadvantages if you're not writing a break, like the fall through problem. I just need to show you here. You can see from third case, guys, I removed a break. Now what is going to happen, you just see to it, please. I'm just going to right click here. I'm clicking on void main, and here you can see like it says like you just write any number. So what I'm going to do is I'm choosing here 3. I'm choosing here 3, and you can see I can see 3, but along with this choose only 1, 2, or 3 means default is also showing me the information along with 3 case. Why this is it? Because I'm not writing a here a break. That is the reason, guys. This is not a fall through problem, means you are not only 1 case but more than 2 cases, 3 cases, all will execute if you are not writing a break. This is a fall through problem. So you can remove your fall through problem like this. So this is one example of switch case, guys. If you want, you can do it by using character also. So in my next example, I'm going to explain you using character. What I'm going to do is for character, I'm simply going to change this code. You will get this code in description, and I'm going to change it now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is in place of integer, I simply write here char. Okay, I'm just going to make few changes here. I'm writing here char, I'm writing here ch. I've already created a system.in means basically now in this switch case you're going to deal with the character. You will be writing here characters. So this is another example in front of you that switches can work with the character also. So right now I'm going to choose here A, B, or C. A for apple, B for baby, and C for car. I'm just going to print here. I'm going to give you the example for character. That's it. So enter any letter, and or I just can write here enter letter A, B, or C. So you can write any letter here. I'm just dealing with 3 letters here. So how to give value, how to deal with the character, I'm just going to explain you here, guys. For character, you always write obj.next dot char, and which is a function like camel case naming convention will be followed here, and you will be writing a char it, and this is 0, guys. You just need to learn it. What is the meaning of this? Is object of a scanner is asking for entire line, like entire sentence, whatever you are writing in console, but along like from entire character, like whatever you are writing from entire thing, I'm just going to pick a character which comes on 0 place, and that I'll be taking inside a character. I'm going to explain you more in detail in my paint editor. So I'm going to take here quickly this text. You can see this old one I just can remove, though it will be working the same way. But what I'm going to do is this will be working for A, this will be working for B, this will be working for C. So what I'm saying, like in output screen, whatever you are writing, for example, if you're writing A, B, C, D, E, I'm just going to choose here this text, and I'm going to explain you. For example, in output screen, you're writing A, B, C, D, E, but character at 0 position means the first one. Whatever you write, guys, what will be taken up, basically the 0 place, whatever character comes in, that will be taken inside, and that will be treated as a character. So this we are going to do. I'm coming back to my switch case. So obj.next.char, it means whatever you are writing, the character at 0 place will be taken up here as a character. Now, how to deal with the character? CH is of character type. CH is not of integer type anymore. This is a character type. So I'm just going to put here, I'm just going to put here the single comma, means single inverted comma, and I'm just going to write here capital A. So if you're going to press capital A, you will be getting here A, or you can write here apple. So you can treat, you can use this switch case with your characters also. So now I'm just going to do here one more thing. In single inverted comma, I simply write here that is B for baby. So I simply going to write here B for baby, or B for baba. B for baby, I'm writing here. Now I'm just going to remove it, and in single inverted comma, I simply write here C. So C is for cat, car, anything, I'm just going to print here. It is basically I'm doing this guys just to give you an example so that you will be able to understand that how to use character inside switch case. And here you just can write choose A, B or C. So choose only, I'm just writing here the same thing, like choose only A, B or and C. So now this is it. So you can treat, you can write the code for characters also. I'm coming back to my home page and here I'm going to run. But before this, I just need to clear my screen so that, I'll get to know like the latest output. Coming back to my home screen, I'm going to right click here next to the switch case, clicking on void main. And this is my, you can see this is my console guys. So first of all, I'm just going to press here A. You can see A for Apple I'm getting here. I'm going to run. Now I'm going to show you a few more cases. I'm just going to run it one more time. And this last time I'm going to show you like D, I've given here capital D, and you will get to know the message, choose only A, B or C. So just like this, you will be able to use means in switch case integer, not only integer, but the characters also can be used. Now what I'm going to do is guys, I'm just going to give you one more example. I'm going to copy this thing. I'm going to come to my next a new project. I'm going to not a new project, but definitely a new class. I'm going to come and here I'm going to design a calculator. A very simple example of calci I'm going to give up here. And here I'm going to deal with integer means 1, 2, 3 or 4. And I'm going to do some simple calculations here. I've saved the entire thing. I've pasted here whatever I have copied. This is my code. So this I have pasted entirely. You can see my code is pasted here. Okay, this entire my code, the same code I have copied and the same code I have pasted. Now first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it into an integer, because I'm just going to ask my user to enter 1, 2 or 3, and I'm going to do some simple operations. So enter number 1 for addition, because one I'm going to do here addition, and if you want, you can deal with 2 only. I'm going to deal here with 2 only, and 2 for multiplication I'm writing here. So my user is confirmed. He knows like if you want addition, he's going to press 1. If you want multiplication, he's going to press 2. So guys, along with this character which is of type integer, I'm going to take A and B also, comma A, comma B and comma C also, because I'm going to do all my numerical operations. I'm going to give one value to A, give one value to B, and I'm going to find out answer in C, which I'm going to print here if my case is 1. So I'm going to simply edit the same thing. See, if you keep it in your mind, you will be able to understand. I'm simply editing. I'm not writing a new program, guys. This is my case 1. This is my case 2, and I'm going to remove my case C because I'm not dealing with 3 cases here. I'm simply dealing with the default case here. If my case is 1, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to take one value in A, one value in B, and I'm going to do some addition. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm simply writing here A is equal to, because a scanner object is already created here, you can see. So I'm just going to write here obj dot next end, because I'm simply going to take one integer value from my user into A, and similarly I'm going to take one value from my user into B. So what I'm going to do here, I'm simply going to write here B so that I could get all my values into B. Now what is my next step, guys? I'm doing an addition. So C is equal to A plus B. I'll be doing it. I'm going to add A and B together, and I'm just going to print my answer here. So I'm simply writing here addition is, I come up. This is, guys, this is the simplest example which I'm giving you here so that you can learn code. I'm adding and I've done my work. Now I'm just going to copy this entire thing. I'm just going to copy to save my time. I'm coming up here in case 2, and this I have pasted. You can see I have pasted this entire thing. I'm taking one value, second value, but this time I'm just going to multiplying in spite of addition, and I'm writing here, I'm writing here that MUL, that is multiplication. And default, you can just write like choose only 1 or 2, choose only 1 or 2, or if you want, you can write like the entire thing, whatever you have written here, so that a user will be informed. I'm just going to select the entire thing because we are doing addition in 1 and we are doing multiplication in 2. So I just click, I copy, I remove, and I paste this here. So here enter number 1 for addition and 2 for multiplication. I'm just doing the same thing. Few more things I just need to work up here, because you guys know like this is still on character. So I just should write here obj.nextInt, so that I'm going to take here integer value from user. This is my old code. I'm not doing anything. I've just edited my old code and my new code is ready. So guys, this is so simple, you can see. And I'm just going to change the name of my class. I've copied this entire code, but the name of my class is CALC. So I'm just going to write here CALC. This is calcium. I'm just going to compile it, and now I'm going to explain you once again. So guys, you can see that my class is calcium, that is CALC. This is public public static void main. Now I'm taking an integer for variables, ch for choice, a, b, and c for variables. I'm taking a scanner. I'm asking a value from user just for ch choice. If user is choosing 1, my case 1 is going to work out. If user is choosing 2, my case 2 is going to work out. I'm taking one value in a, one value in b, adding and printing answer. Answer for what? Answer for addition. I break, I come out. If I opt to, then I take one value in a, one value in b, I multiple, I print answer. I keep on clicking, like my break will work out and I just going to come out. One more thing I just would like to tell you here, guys. I'm just going to give one message in case 1 and case 2 so that my user will be able to know, okay, you need to print a value for a and b. So I'm just going to click here for save, and I'm just going to write here enter a and b. Enter a and b. I'm just going to write here, because simply I just need two values at least for addition and multiplication. So I'm just going to write here enter a and b, and I'm just going to copy this line, because in BlueJ, guys, I've already told you in scanner class that whenever you are asking some value from a user, you just need to inform user. You need to inform user that, so that user will be aware, okay, I need to give some value, guys. So guys, my next and final step, as you know, always I'm going to apply your indentation and then I'm going to run my code. So you can see my code is done. It's ready. I'm clicking on compile, coming back to my main screen. I'm just right clicking here on Kelsey. I'm clicking on voidman, and you can see I enter number 1 for addition, 2 for multiplication. So basically I just need to put here sign, or I need to write here addition. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just clicking here 1, and you can see it is asking me, the value for A and B. So guys, A is 2 and B is 3, and you can see 3 plus 2 is 5. 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to do one more thing. I'm going to run this for second case also, as this is here I'm dealing with the two cases. So this is my case number 2. I'm giving 2 and 3, and 2 3 is a 6. So 2 cross 3 is 6. So this is done. So guys, thank you so much. You can see my code. I'll give you the entire code in description also. You please use it and work on it and practice it so that you will be able to understand my next class. So thank you so much. See me in my next class. Bye. Thank you.